So first of all, business intelligence. We're going to focus on three definitions in the acronym SOUP section: business intelligence, enterprise performance management, and business analytics. We're starting with BI as a concept because it's the oldest of the three terms. It originated in 1958 when IBM researcher Hans-Peter Loon used the term business intelligence to describe the ability to apprehend the interrelationships of presented facts in such a way as to guide action towards a desired goal. Say that 3 times fast. Business intelligence, as it's understood today, is said to have evolved from the decision support systems that began in the 1960s and kind of evolved throughout the 1980s. And you guys now, in this day and age, are probably familiar with some of the thinking and systems design that evolved out of that, including data warehousing, executive information systems, online analytical processing databases, and of course, the business intelligence solutions we all know and sometimes love. And business intelligence as a modern term really didn't get put into the common lexicon until about 1989, when Howard Dresner, who many of you know used to be Gartner's first BI analyst, used it as an umbrella term to describe concepts and methods to improve business decision-making by using fact-based support systems. And this meaning of the term has kind of persisted until today. So now it really refers to a variety of reporting and analysis formats to communicate strategic, operational, and tactical information about an organization's performance. Most BI tools focus on historical data because they've really been built on database technologies which only include structured or transactional information. And we'll talk a little bit more about the implications of this later in the webcast. So most BI solutions provide the opportunity to access strategic, tactical, and operational reporting and analysis in one environment. And as you can see in this chart, this is important because different audiences have varying time frames, and different business needs depending on where they fall in the organization. So as you can see, BI solutions really provide the customer view to the entire analytics technology, quote-unquote, stack in most organizations. Underlying these reporting and analysis capabilities are two other areas that are critical to have a fully featured analytics capability. The first is specific applications for certain processes, related to managing an organization's performance, also called enterprise, corporate, or business performance management, or EPM. We'll get to this in a minute in more detail. The other area is enabling technologies which allow organizations to store and transform information into a format that's, quote-unquote, digestible for BI and EPM tools. The enabling technologies area is evolving significantly, and we'll discuss this in the business analytics trends section of this webinar. So EPM is really an umbrella concept for the processes, methodologies, and technologies an organization uses to articulate its agenda or strategy and to translate the strategy into operational terms that allow employees or other constituents to understand how their day-to-day work helps the organization achieve its agenda. Generally, when people refer to EPM, they're talking about applications such as forecasting and budgeting, and many of you have heard me say this now probably countless times. How you spend your money becomes your strategy, regardless of what you give lip service to from a company methodology or direction. And secondly, methodologies that link financial or customer outcomes or transactions to the drivers of those transactional outcomes. In other words, what levers you can pull to influence those transactional outcomes.